I think that's a great point. It brings up a story. The first time like I ever really said to myself, okay, like you're beautiful, right? Because I was one of those people that just battled my demons. Like I could find fault. I would find something that I didn't like about myself all the way up until I was 47 years old. So I'm
Right.
47 years old. I had cancer, breast cancer, had a double mastectomy, and was bald, and I had like red spots all over my face from chemo, flat chested, poofy tummy, just, as ragged and wiped out and exhausted as I've ever been. And I woke up in the middle of the night to go into the bathroom, and I turned on the light, and I just like saw myself like really for the first time ever. Like I just went, wow. And I really felt like my inside beauty coming out, and that I accepted myself when I was at a really kind of vulnerable place. And I feel like that was a moment. I don't know if you can look back on what you were just saying and identify a moment or a period of time where you went, wait a minute, I'm wonderful, or I'm amazing, or I'm special too, where you learn to treat yourself how you treat other people. How do you get to that place? So I think those moments are really important to pay attention to.
That's absolutely magical, though, isn't it? Like, because I just love the fact that in your example there, that it came at a moment where, for all maybe the things that you were pursuing or judging yourself before, it almost came at your most vulnerable point, and then this love came pouring forth for yourself.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know even for myself, and like it's a journey all the time, right? Like I love the way you're describing like living a life to the fullest, but acknowledging that there's ups and downs within it. Um, but yeah, I think for me it was even just an acceptance of, I was pushing myself very hard, and a bit like yourself, like I could pick out my 10 flaws that I made that day if it was something I said that was incorrect, something that I ate that was incorrect, whatever it would have been. And at some point I just had to reflect on, there's someone here who's really trying,
Hmm.
and almost just an acceptance that nobody is perfect,
Yeah.
and that I'm killing myself by trying to be perfect when there's something in me already that is absolutely and most certainly worth loving.
Absolutely. I think that's why a lot of therapists use, going back to your little boy or the little girl or the little child inside of you, and having a conversation with that little child, because that's the innocence that we kind of lose as we grow, and we stop, singing out loud and dancing freely, and the little editor on our shoulder starts pointing out our flaws and telling us that we have this problem and that problem, and we're not seeing ourselves for the beautiful people that we are when we were 4 and 5, and we weren't so hard on ourselves.